What up, everybody? It's your boy Agent, and I'm back again. I've been meaning to get this video up. Sorry, but a lot going on in the football season. Just everything happening. The season has approached us fast. Yes, North Carolina basketball, college basketball is back tonight as I'm recording this. A little after 7 o'clock. I'll get this video up just shortly. Give you a quick season preview on North Carolina basketball, and I'll give you more coming up. So I'll get into that. But the season is upon us. I can't believe it's back this fast. It was a long off season. I'll tell you what, a disappointing into that 23-24 season in LA in the Sweet 16, losing to eventual Final Four team in Alabama. A tough one. But Hubert Davis returns for his fourth year. I can't believe he's in year 4 already. Man, time's moving fast. Since he took over for Roy. But the man to be, the coach to be. Super confident. I think he continued to have the chance to lead North Carolina to a national title one of these days. But we'll see how the season goes. I don't think the expectations for this team is high as most people will want to believe or think they will be. I do believe that they can be in the top half of this ACC. They should be at the top of the half of the ACC. So we'll talk about that. What I think about that. We'll talk about the roster and how I was looking, what my projected lineups is going to be. Then I'll give you guys my predictions, what I think is going to happen for the season coming up. But they do open tonight, tip off against Elon at home. Not a good team, just a test run pretty much. I think they'll destroy Elon, get some of the younger guys in who's came in highly recruited and touted. And then I'll come to you guys after Friday, after the Kansas game. As yes, we travel to Allen Fieldhouse to play the #1 team in the country, as the Kansas Jayhawks. So that's going to be a great one. I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad we can get that going in season. That'll be a huge win for Carolina's resume early. But like I said, Kansas is ranked #1, but I'm not afraid. We have the guard play, I believe, to stick with them. So let's talk about it. As we know, a lot of changes to this roster. Returning guards. Maybe the 3 best guard lineup is super experienced, and that is Seth Trimble, who decided to come back after he put his name in the transfer portal. He's been having a big offseason, big exhibition season. Elliot Cadeau, the second-year guy who reclassified a year ago. Let's hope his shooting improves because it has to be better. R.J. Davis, the reigning ACC Player of the Year. Fortunately, he didn't have a great game in the Alabama game, so maybe that was the reason why he came back. He can cement himself this year as one of the greatest players to ever suit up a Carolina jersey. So we'll see what happens. And that's going to be the stable of this team. This is the engine that makes this team run. Is those 3 guys right there in that guard play. And then you have incoming freshman, highly touted Drake Powell and Drake Powell. And Ian Jackson, too, a freshman. Those are 2 guys who are going to play. I believe they'll come off the bench. We'll see if they play them together. I don't think there's going to always be, I believe, a combination of R.J. Davis, Elliot Cadeau, or Seth Trimble. One of them are always going to be on the court. So let's see how Hubert decides to run his offense. And then you have the transfer, Cade Tyson. Yes, Cade Tyson, a transfer from Belmont. A very good player while he was there, a little over 16 points a game, shot over 46.5% from the field. Let's see how he does with better competition, especially in the ACC. I believe he's going to be a guy for us. He needs to be key. We have to replace Harrison Ingram. Hopefully, we lost him. He left to the NBA and got drafted in the 2nd round by the San Antonio Spurs. So we're gonna see what we get from Cade Tyson. I think this is the biggest X factor on this team if the team wants to be elite. And now let's move to the front court, which I said the back court is the strength of this team. There's known factors in that on that side of the in the backcourt. Now let's go to the front court, which is I think is the biggest question mark of this team. You get a transfer in Vin Allen Lubin, the transfer from Georgia Tech, averaged a little over 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, 6'8", not super great size, but he was a good guy, a good player at Vandy. So much needed pick up. So we had 2 transfers right there. Then you get another transfer from Georgia Tech, Ty Claude. He just got eligible recently, so senior. He's been moved around. He's recently, like I said, at Georgia Tech, so he's 6'7". Then you have returning Jalen Withers, who we know his last moments last season when he shot the 1-3, and then after that the game fell apart. Let's see if he can rebound and collect himself. He was a good player off the bench, a very good scrappy player, a hustle player. I believe he just added some more experience than what they need. He's 6'10". And then you got freshman James Brown from out of the Chicago area. I don't know how much he'll play. He's maybe more a development guy. We know he's a big man for Carolina, developed well. And then you got the other X factor, I believe, and that's Jalen Washington. He has to step it up defensively. He plays more finesse, but he has to be a dog for this team this year. They're gonna need that from him. They're gonna need super production. You know, he shot 70% from the field, but he's got to be better finishing through contact and being tougher. And we're gonna need a lot from him. Like I said, this backcourt, this front court is very unknown, man. I know, like I said, we have Jalen Withers and Jalen Washington, but they're going to be in super productive high roles. They're going to have to be in order for Carolina to be good. We don't have Armando Bacot no more, so that is over. So we'll see. I think the most important thing for this team is to be able to, they're going to go up and down the field. Like I said, with this size, if these guys don't play well, they're not going to be a good defensive team. We got to be able to shoot the ball well. Ellie Cadeau was a liability from 3 last season, shot under 20% from 3 last year. It has to be improved, especially we're going to be starting two guys who are 6 feet. You want to say RJ Davis is 6'1", go ahead, but I doubt it. We have 2 starting guards who are 6 feet. So there we go. We're going to have to make up for that. So here's my projected start lineup for this team. Elliot Cadeau at the point guard. He's one of the best passers in the country, no doubt about it. But like I said, he's relatively smaller. And you got RJ Davis, who's small as well. So teams with bigger guards take advantage of that. And that's what we're going to have to watch out for this season. RJ Davis is a bucket, but teams are going to attack him defensively. And that sometimes backfires on him and Elliott because they get themselves in foul trouble. So that's going to be a key to this season. And then at the 3, I think is going to start is going to be Cade Tyson, the transfer from Belmont. Like I said, he shot 46.5% from 3. That's to spread the defense out. I believe Carolina's going to be an excellent offensive team, especially in transition as well. But Cade Tyson can shoot the ball, shoot that good. I'll take that. And then you got Vin Allen, who I believe starts at the 4. Super athletic. He shot 33% from 3 last season at Vandy, so respectable. Jalen Washington's not going to shoot 3s. He's the down low guy. He's going to rebound, do all the dirty things. And I said you got some of these freshmen, Ian Jackson, Drake Powell, come off the bench. We'll see how Hubert initiates this and rotates this, how the rotation comes when the season really gets the high motor and get going. Now we got to figure out if this is going to work. So like I said, what I worry about, like I said before we get out of here, is the front court, more production, and they have to be proven. We don't have a superstar in the front court. And then, like I talked about before, just being able to shoot the ball, consistency from 3. Elliot Cadeau has to be better. Those are the things. I believe this team has a ceiling. I believe, like I said, they can finish in the top half of the ACC. They will definitely make the NCAA tournament. Can they win a national championship? I'm not sure. I know we say guard play is great, but I got to see more from this front court. I believe they can at least get to the Sweet 16 like they did last year. They get any farther than that, I believe that is definitely overachieve. But they got to at least get to the Sweet 16. So anything after that, I'm happy with. But like I said, the front court is highly unproven right now. So we're gonna see. But I trust my guards. They're smaller. So and then you got freshmen, and I know they're highly touted. So I don't even know if they're gonna be one and done because we know how it works. So we'll see how this rotation goes, and if anybody gets left in the lineup. But like I said, the season started nice, so we got a long way to go. It's going to be good. They're going to smoke Elon, like I said. But I'll be back after the Kansas game to give you guys my update on the first 2 games of the season. I'm excited tonight. We're back finally. And then before we get out of here, one more thing. 25 recruiting class. They got 2 commits so far. They had Derek Dixon, who committed back in September, a 6'3" guard from the D.C. area, ranked number 51 according to 247, number 2 player in the D.C. area. And then you got a guy who just committed recently. I had to go do some research on him. Isaiah Dennis, number 47 nationally, number 2 player in the state of North Carolina, 6'5", 175 combo guard. Seen him play a little bit. Like his bounce, like his athleticism. He can shoot. I said 6'5" combo guard. He's big. His handles are excellent. So I believe Carolina got a great pickup from them. And we'll see if they get any more commits. But off to a good start. Season is ready, baby. I can't ask more. College basketball is back. Tar Heel Nation, we're back, baby. Hey, so subscribe, support, like my video. I appreciate all love and support, baby. Tar Heel Nation, we're back. Hey, it's your boy Adrian. I'm out.